Hey guys, so the next one I'm watching is XOM. XOM had a huge break right here, so we'll start from the beginning. Uh, I always want to start on the daily. Uh, so far, the daily is I'm watching this part right here where that purple crosses red, and that's sort of indicating a support, uh, which it held its support right here. So that's where my yellow cross is. Ideally supposed to line up along right where this purple line crosses this red line. So now that I have that, uh, so that sort of indicates my support. It's a heavy support for sure. Normally, if the price was sort of underneath this yellow line, then obviously it would be more of an indication of like a downtrend. But I like to use this indication for heavy supports or like heavy downtrends. So next will be the 4 hour, but I have to look at this guy because this guy has more significance now because this orange line that's sort of crossing this dot line right here, that's sort of indicating that it's on a heavier uptrend. Right when it crosses this dotted line, that sort of indicates its resistance. So it broke above the daily resistance, which was really great. So that's all we need from the daily so far. We could sort of see the same instance that happened over here. So where the red line sort of crosses dotted line and this black line. And then we had this nice gradual uptrend, which was about like 3 or 5 days. 3 or 5 days. But next is we're going to the 4 hour. So the 4 hour, same thing. The only thing I have to worry about the 4 hour is will the 4 hour hit resistance. But so right when this purple line crosses red and this blue, that's 4 hours blue resistance, which rides along with the it rides along above the purple. So it's pretty much on the same candle. So the fact that it broke above both of them shows a heavier uptrend. Next is where this orange line crosses this black line, this dotted line. That's its other resistance. So the fact that it broke above 3 heavy resistance shows that like XOM is on a major uptrend. So the fact that we have a nice heavy support on the yellow line, it's above this purple line, which is called the trauma. So next is the 2 hour. So on the 2 hour, what I want to see is we have a number of sellers, which is this orange line, is on a huge downslope. That's crossing the black line, which is trending. So you see right here, once this black line's starting to be on its uptrend, that's sort of indication it's starting to pick up. It's starting to trend. So once these split away from each other, hence the number of sellers, which is going down, the black line says it's trending, hence we have this huge uptick. And it's above this purple line, which is the trauma. So we have that same instance going on right here. We see right here. So on the 2 hour, I like to make a trend line. So on this purple, see where this orange line crosses this dotted line right here. So right here, right when it crossed, it could be over here. So that's why we have a bit of a resistance right here on the 2 hour. But I'm sort of comfortable holding on to it because it's it broke above 2 4 hour resistance and it's above like the daily too. The only thing that we have to worry about on the daily, I have to go back to the daily, is once this purple line crosses that red line, that indicates a heavy resistance. And it hasn't touched it yet. And it's already broke above 2 4-hour resistance. And also on the 2-hour, I have to go back to the 2-hour chart once it loads. Right here, where this purple line is above this red line, unbalanced volume is low, but it's sort of picking up. So right here, this is sort of a clear indication that has a major uptrend. So normally you can sort of see it right here, see this purple line cross this red line. Once it's above that and above this black line, that's when we get like a heavy uptrend. We can verify it again. We also have a nice 2-hour support. So you sort of see how it crossed right here, where this purple line crosses red. That sort of indicates a 2-hour support, which is black, which is this black line right here. So it's sort of stuck in this triangle wedge. Could have a possibility falling down to the orange line? Yes. Yes, it can. So we do have a possibility and a chance that it could drop all the way down to like 112, and that could be like a new buying option for it. But I want to verify on the hour. On the hour, sellers are very low. And it's staying above. So that's another purple line. So generally, I like to use purple lines for these indicators. For these ones, they have their own color bracket. But as of right now, on the hour, the fact that it broke its trend line right here. So the only thing that could possibly happen at this point is it could bounce around, go down, then from there, then it could have its breaking point, right? That's another possibility, or it could just break up right here and have its uptrend. So remember, this is a lot of room. We have from here till what? Tuesday to the 15th. So this could be a hold till next week. Because the 15th is next week Tuesday. If you want like a more guarantee, you can hold it till July 25th. So definitely XOM has caught my eye. I am also in XOM. I'm also in Tesla, but Tesla is sort of like, I sort of want to wait and see how things go first. But I'm more confident investing in XOM right now. And that's it. Thanks, guys. See ya.